Hello and welcome, my lovely lions. Leo, this is the reading for the first 2 weeks of May. And I will be using the Oracle deck 33 Masters by yours truly, that means me, and it will be, we'll also be tapping into some just direct channeling and with some help with the Spirit Medicine Animal cards, okay? First 2 weeks of May. And just remember that anything that I say that doesn't resonate with you, from like a deep level, then leave it. And if it does resonate with you, meaning that there's actually some context in what I'm saying that you can apply into your life in the first 2 weeks of May 2024, then please, by all means, this is an offering for you. So thank you for being here on my channel. My name is Crow, and I like to say my name is Crow, not Dove, for a reason, because I like to caw and, caw. Just calling in the ancestors, spirit guides, angels, the spiritual warriors who have the highest interest for the growth of Leo 2024. Just call them in. Thank you for being here. Leo, the first card that I have pulled is the bat, okay? You're going through a major rebirth, okay? Bat energy is like shamanic death, the reincarnation in this life, the transformation, the quantum leap, okay? First 2 weeks of May, you have an incredible opportunity for you to be reborn, if you will, okay? Like, like that quintessential, like coming up out of the water, like lifting your lion Leo hair. That sort of energy. But let's just be realistic a little bit for a moment here, in that sometimes birth, it's a little bit painful. It's awkward. Like, I understand awkwardness. Like, when I transitioned, I was like 24, and it was like I was 12 in a 24-year-old body, and I'm like learning how to be a man. Awkward. So awkward, okay? It was like this weird rift. So the reason why I bring that into it is because we get so set in our ways, especially when we're going through like a rebirthing period, that the new aspect of ourselves, when we're embracing it, it's like a little Bambi-like, Bambi on ice, like weird. So you have an incredible opportunity to go through like trial by, not even by fire, but it's like, it's much more earthy, I'm feeling. It's not like you're gonna get burned or, this and that's gonna happen. It's like a really grounded, integrated, maybe there's so many things that you've just been ingesting, speaking as, messages from other people, intellect, advice, all this stuff that you've been ingesting that it hasn't really been put into your life. You've planted those seeds and then you just walked away and haven't watered them. Sometimes it happens, Leo. But we want to see what happens when you actually like go in and just go for it. So this feels like a much more earthly, like, rebirth. Bats are hanging upside down. So any of you, it's like doing some inversions safely. And when I mean inversions, I'm talking about yogic inversions. So they say inversions, by the way, Leo, I know you'll appreciate this, that it reverses the aging process because we're turning the blood, okay? When we are born, we come out head first, like upside down, right? And then we turn around at a certain point, I don't know, when you, whatever it is that you start walking. I don't know. For some of us, it's like 1.5, 1, 2, whatever. But kids these days, I mean, these COVID babies, wow. So anyway, I digress, and learning how to walk again, learning how to walk as if you have just gone through a beautiful and grounded transformation. The next card is from So Below. So this is really about looking at what's right in front of you, being present in the moment, grounding this like grandiosity and this beautiful imagination that you may or may not have, and really in just digging, like go outside. Like the best way to ground is just eat some dirt. There's lots of minerals there, depending on which dirt that you're eating. Anyway, ground. Look at what's right in front of you. For the first 2 weeks in May, being present, like just one foot in front of the other, maybe, you know, with the energy of you're being awkward with this bat, this rebirth, like, and if you're currently in that process of rebirth, all that you need to know right now, I know the mind comes in, it's like, I need to know in order to feel safe, in order to feel secure. That's not the point right now. The point is that you just need to put one foot in front of the other and trust that this is just a part of the journey. This is just a part of your walk. Understand that if things that are falling away, it's just like suffering comes when we see something that's falling away and we try and go after it. We try and jump into the sea of just like all the things that we've let go, and that's when we sort of get into trouble, in a sense. Like, we've got two really different vibrations that are going here, and just like, you know, Leo, being Leo about it. But not too Leo. Just kidding. I am a Leo moon for those of you, so I'm like, okay, it's a Leo on the inside and here, not on the outside. Sagittarius sun. So Below and the bat energy. This is a wonderful, wonderful energy for the first 2 weeks of May, especially coming out of what we've just collectively gone through with the eclipses and with the retrograde energy and all this other, you know, cosmic dancing that has been going on. I'm going to just pull another card, another animal card for you. What animal can you tap into? By the way, if you feel that, jeez, really? Okay, so there's a lot of information for you. Many people are like trying to jump in, like, Leo. Okay, Leo. I'm gonna give you a small story. Okay. Oh. So some of you have had like secrets and reputations tarnished and destroyed. Some of you, wow, okay. The good news is this is like the bat transformation coming out on top. First card is the triangle. Triangle is obviously not an animal, okay? I made this, I customized this deck, if you will. Boom. I'm just looking at my time here in case you were wondering what I'm looking at. Boom. Triangle is about bringing things into balance, making a stable foundation, more of the feminine energy. Triangle, you know, triangle, they're birthing out of the triangle. You're birthing out of your mother's triangle, right? Or your own triangle, okay? I got jokes here. Shark, right? We need to make light of this. There's a lot of heavy and a lot of like maybe heavier energy, that making light and just being yourself. Shark is about protecting. You need to balance, okay? Balance, protect your reputation, okay? It only takes one. In these days, you know, people are so really unforgiving, and it's good to be forgiving for yourself. I think that's the most important thing. And also just be mindful of how quick that you're jumping to conclusions for reputation, for your reputation's sake. You know, I think Leo, for a lot of Leo sun, it's important that your reputation is maintained, and how you appear to others. But maybe part of your transformation is like, nah, like I'm cool with that for some of you, and for others it's be mindful, especially because we pulled the balance card and the shark card together with the skunk. We have the triangle, the square. So now we're moving into your masculine energy. The masculine energy is balanced out by the secrets that you're keeping from yourself and from others. Okay, let them out. Let them out, in a sense. Let them be known to you. Let them be real. Let them transform you and do what the bat does. Do what it does. Rebirth you. All right? The lynx is about secrets, things that people most of us can't even perceive. The lynx is like, I'm gonna come along and I'm a cat and I'm gonna tell you something. But these other people don't know. You don't have to go around acting like you're Jesus Christ, okay? But you can know what you know, and that's all right. This is like a whole amazing drama that's unfolding here. But just stay grounded, one foot in front of the other, and we'll see what happens. Some of this is like, this isn't necessarily bad or good, it just is, okay? Loyalty, all right? Being loyal. We have the dog medicine. Loyalty and deep and utter compassion for like, sometimes you just gotta be like, damn, that was interesting. I'm just gonna be really, really compassionate to myself and to that other person, because forgiveness, right? Again, with the skunk, like be forgiving with things and be mindful also, okay? Because also the dog imbalance is like a beaten dog that always comes back to their owner just because they're feeding them. Like, dog, go away, and you can go like find your own thing to kill and find another owner. I mean, there's plenty of loving people out there in the world. So you have options, Leo. Don't get stuck into this like quicksand feeling, quicksand vibe where you're feeling like, no, it's like opposite quicksand is birth. Okay, raccoon in reverse. So it feels like there's some revelatory energy during your shamanic rebirth with the bat energy. We have raccoon upside down. Raccoon in reverse is like community. So giving to the, so this is like the Robin Hood of the animals, of the animal kingdom. And, you know, if you're wondering why I use animals, it's because we have a very tangible way of watching them, of seeing that they're grounded animals and they are emissaries of spirit. They're constantly giving you messages in like very beautiful ways, and you can develop a relationship with these animals. And if any of these animals that I have pulled here that have just, I haven't pulled them, they just jumped out. You saw that. If you have a relationship with any of these animals here, and that is speaking to your intuition, for these next 2 weeks, I just encourage you with as many words or as least words as possible to lean into that relationship. So if you are understanding that part of your community is just not supportive, not jiving, even if that is your inner community, some of you need to really take care of your bodies and give it what it needs during this process. I mean, like nutrients, okay? I'm not gonna go into diet culture or shaming anybody. Do what you wanna do. Everybody loves cookies. I love a good cookie sometimes. But we need some support. This is the Robin Hood energy, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. However, have you left yourself out of that equation? Because you need nutrients right now, right? All right, and we have the beaver. So, beaver opposite. Beaver is a builder. I'm gonna sit with that for a moment. The opposite of building is simple, it's destroying. Life and death are two very close things when we are going through a major season of change. And so it's really, really wise to understand this, that in the one hand we have destruction. Wow, we had a little battery scare, hence the wardrobe change. Super Leo. Jumping right back into it. Birth and death are very closely related, and when you are going through this portal, we have the power literally to bring life in or to destroy it. So think about the energy of water, right? The energy of water is both the builder of life and it could be destroyer. So, you know, the beaver is about working with the water and with the land, right? So think in terms of your life and what that means. The ability to build your body up or to tear it down. This is all going to be themes for the first 2 weeks of May. Nourishment, nourishment, nourishment. That's coming through really strongly, right? What do babies do when they're born? They drink a lot of milk and they get like baby drunk, and, you know, sleep and eat and, you know, I'm sure they're doing other things psychically and stuff. The last part of this story here, we have the mountain lion, okay? The mountain lion is about leadership, leading your own life. And, you know, you could be a prideless lion, meaning not the emotion of pride, but I'm talking about you can be a prideless lion, meaning for a little while, because we have themes of community and it's upside down, maybe there might be some shifting in your people, your homies, your pride, right? So here, I'm just gonna make a really long sentence. To balance your feminine energy, be mindful and protective of your reputation. To balance your masculine energy, allow some secrets to come through to you, the truth, okay? Truth of the matter, of your relationship, of your loyalties, of your community. Be mindful of building your body, nourishment, 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 and be a leader. Wow, okay? You got a couple of cats in here. That's really good news. Thank you for being here, and if you like this channel, you like the energy, the vibe, feel free to subscribe, and remember, sometimes birth is awkward. Peace.